and welcome to another Music Talks interview. I'm your host Carl Martin, and today we've got Dominic Dunn here. He's going to be talking about his influences, his experiences.
Everything.
Yeah, everything. So how are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, yeah. Thanks for asking.
Anytime.
So, as I said, we're going to be talking about everything, and we'll get your audience like a better understanding of you. Okay, so how did you actually start your experience?
I got into it by my granddad plays the guitar.
Yeah.
So he bought me my first guitar, but I play left-handed, and he bought me a right-handed guitar. So I couldn't get my head around it.
Yeah.
And then he said, "What hand do you write with?" When I said left, he took it home, swapped all the strings out for me, and taught me that way. So he's the one who got me into it. But it was all like the country stuff.
Yeah.
So I got into all that first, and then I started going out with him on a Sunday to play in like pubs in town with his mates. So it started off like that, and then that's how I got into it. And I've just loved it ever since.
So when you went out with him, was he playing?
Yeah, there's about 6 of us with guitars, just jamming. It was brilliant.
Did you ever join in with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Join in and sing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Wow. How old were you about then?
I suppose 8ish.
Wow.
Around
Quite
then.
an early start.
Yeah.
So when did you actually start going out on your own?
Well, my first gig was when I was 8 in the Lee Jones Old People's Home off Scotty Road. And I got up and did Johnny Cash songs for them, and I was the boy in black because I was only 8. And then after that I started gigging on my own. Then I've been with a couple of bands, but
you find it better on your own?
Yeah, you don't have to like rely on people. You know, just yourself. You don't have to pay for practice space. You can just sit in your room, practice, write your own stuff. It's much better.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I am in talks with some lads about starting a new band, which is my type of music, folk indie we're going into. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be brilliant.
Sounds good. What sort of stuff did you originally start playing?
I started playing blues. That's what I started, and then it went to sort of rock. But because I listen to a very eclectic taste in music, it's just I listen to everything. So I couldn't really pinpoint myself. I just play everything.
And you just started to explore all the genres.
I now I try and mix genres. So I try and have like a bit of rock with a bit of indie folk type stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like you said, then you do mix all the genres and you like to playing a bit of everything. But how would you actually define your genre?
I honestly couldn't answer that. I don't know. I think it's folk. Yeah. But I'm not too sure.
A little influence from everything else. I see.
Because I sort of write songs where like I'll write one song in this genre, then I can do a song in a different genre, and one song might be like mixed with 2 different genres, but I can't really pinpoint myself to any.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Now, when you're on stage and you're performing, do you do anything like specific to make yourself stand out, or do you like add a little edge to your performance?
I try and like incorporate the crowd into it. I try and speak with them, try and get them involved. Yeah. But apart from that, I'm not really like a jumpy round on stage, like kick the mic over type of person. I just play, and if they like it, they like it. Yeah. Okay. Are you working on anything right now? I've got GCSEs at the moment, so along with that, I'm doing revision, and then plus when I've got free time, I'm writing new material. Yeah. But I've got some songs coming along the way. Is there any hope for an EP? I'm trying to get one sorted at the moment. I think I can need a couple more songs and then that'll be sorted. I'm going to get that out as soon as I can. What sort of things would we be expecting for the EP? Just my own stuff and like maybe a cover, just to keep everyone happy. Yeah. How old are you? 15. 15. So you're probably the youngest person I've ever interviewed. I feel privileged. Do you find that being young is an advantage or a disadvantage? It's a big disadvantage. Yeah. Well, saying that, sometimes it is an advantage and sometimes it's a disadvantage because as for my age now, I can't get many gigs in like clubs because of the licenses, like age restrictions, and because all my friends are around the same similar ages, I can't really bring a good enough crowd in yet. But I mean, if there's like a 14 plus night, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Bring like people in, they have a laugh and that. But at the moment, I've got my own promotions company called Weekday Weekend Promotions, and you can follow me on Facebook. So I specialise in underage events. That's what my special. Yeah. So I try and I don't have anyone over 18 involved. Well, apart from the staff behind the bar.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. But all the bands underage, even the security and my friends who box, who are around the same age. So I have them.
Yeah.
Like, because it's not. I find that when I go to gigs, like there's like always the big chest on the door. Yeah. It gets quite intimidating. But whereas if it's kids around a similar age as you, who I know personally, if anything goes wrong, they'll just step in, be like professional sort of that. But other kids just see them as like mates because people know them, and they're like, oh yeah, you're alright, come on, have a laugh, come in, have a great time.
Okay, that sounds really cool that you're doing. We're going to go back now to your music, and talk about your influences. What were like your original influences?
Chuck Berry, The Clash had a really big influence. Just Gil Scott-Heron, anyone you can name. The only music that I haven't really took a liking to, but I'm open-minded, so maybe in the future I could try it, is the metal-y, rock type stuff, like heavy metal, screeching, like Slipknot type stuff. But apart from that, any genre I've been influenced by, like Doris Day even, like Judy Garland, just everyone. And I remember when I was little, I used to watch like the Sounds, The Sounds of Music. And Calamity Jane and that with my mum and my aunties and that. So I've got like a big film musical thing type. So.
How long have you been going now?
Well, fully around 4 or 5 months.
Because you've been in other bands?
Yeah, I've been in other bands and that, but as a solo artist, like I've put my full effort into it in the past 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Okay, now, where did you actually start playing when you, like, about 4 months ago?
Oh, the Harbour Bar in South Road, Waterloo, and Mark Lynch-Owenstein, he's been a great help to me. I seen a post that he did on Facebook, and I contacted him, and he said, yeah, come on, and he likes me stuff that much that he just kept me coming back, and now I've got a residency in there, and that's where I've run some of the underage events also. So he's been a big help. So because he's given me the opportunity to practice and play in there, so I've been getting better and better.
For people who are around your age and are quite young and are finding it hard to get into the music industry, what sort of advice could you give them especially for doing it on their own when it might be a bit daunting for them?
The advice I could give them is just don't care if you get knocked down or anything, just keep trying and trying and trying, because at some point someone will say, oh yeah, come on, we'll get you in. And then after that, if you like work hard and work good, it's not really about the music, because I always say it's called the music business because there is a business side to it. You can't just be creative and have all that, you need the business side as well. But if you get the two and like equalise them out, you'll go far.
Cool. Now, is there anything that you want to tell the audience just before we wrap this up?
I would like to say about my upcoming gigs. I am playing in the Wirral Festival of Firsts, which I'm really looking forward to, on July the 7th. And I'm playing the X and Y Festival in the Bombsdale Church in the June Bank Holiday weekend, and I'm playing on the Saturday. I've also got the Brink, Santa Cuba, the Scholars Bar at John Moores University, and the Harbour Bar, which I will always return to. I mean, hopefully, touch wood, if I do make it, I'll always go back there. It's just a lovely little venue, I love going there. And I'm also playing the Rhys Jones charity fashion show in Mozo on the 11th of April. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay, well, we'll keep the audience informed about them. It was great to have you here and to talk about
it's great to be here.
Finally, can you just look into the camera and say, I'm Dominic Dunn.
I'm Dominic Dunn, and I've been interviewed by Music Talks, and I'm very privileged to be here, and it was a great time.